Alright, and welcome back. As for the last visual, it's going to be very simple. We can just go ahead and choose a map for the visual. Okay, I think I'm going to choose this ARCGIS for Power BI, or you can choose the view map depending on your choice, and I picked this one. So okay, and I want to compare the cities. Okay, and cities against the operating profits. Alright, and there we have our map. So we can drag it and just size it up to fit in that particular box. Just reduce a little, and okay, so here we have our map. Alright, and so let's see if we can really format our map. For the title, okay, I'm just going to take out the underscore, make it centralized, and just let's stay with the black, just make it big a little, and that is fine. And what else can we do with the map? Okay, let's see, map control, let's see zoom to, let's enable that. Okay, and facial information, let's enable. Okay, no, let's turn that off. Okay, and let's check for the theme. If we enable theme, what will we have? Okay, just change the color on the. Okay, let's enable theme, and we can go to size and style, visual border, no visual borders. Okay, and that's all for the map. Then what we can do next is just add our slicers to finalize our analysis. Okay, so I'm going to tab out. Let's say I tab out, and I'm going to add my slicers, which is this one here, and let's bring it this way. So we want to be able to like select region. Okay, we have our region selected. Let's reshape it a little and do more customize. Okay, and size and position, I don't want the background to be on, I want it turned off. To slicer settings, I want it to be a drop down list, so user could actually select a particular slicer. Let's say for Midwest, as you can see, it's already changing and bringing out informations. Okay, and then when you tab out, you're going to have that. So okay, and let's say, so let's format the map, the region. Let's format the region slicer to make it more visible, so we can close the drop down list. Slicer values, let's say we change it to white. Sorry, change to white, and let's increase a little, and I think that's fine. Okay, so that's fine, and then we can go to the values. Okay, values are fine, and what we can do again is go to the title. Do we have a title? No, let's close that title. I need to change the region name to be white, so we need to check for the header. It should be in values, but we couldn't find the x-axis. Okay, let's say the border, I don't want any borderline. Will it be white, or okay, let's leave the borderline to be white. So let me tab out, and that's fine, and click back on this. We can select the header, and then for text region, let's change it to white, and then increase the font a little, and this is fine. So what we can do next is just tab out, and then we add other slicers. Let's say we add another slicer, and let's say for retail, and then, or to avoid working too plenty, we can just Ctrl C and Ctrl V to duplicate that slicer, bring it down, and then we can uncheck the value we have there and add the retailers. Okay, and then we have retailers, and so let's copy it in Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then we can have for the sales method, let's change sales method. Okay, and I think I want to format the slicer settings. I don't want it to be a drop down list, I want it to be a tile. Okay, I think our details are not showing as expected. Okay, it's not showing as expected, so let's just make it a vertical list. All right, and I think that is good. So that's fine. What else can we add? Okay, I think let's copy this last one, Control C, Control V, and we can pull it down, and then let's say we change the value to be states. Okay, I think yes, I want our states to be a list, so I want our states to be list, so let's go for vertical list, and then our user could actually scroll and select a particular state. Okay, and we can go to our slicer settings. Okay, I think the size and style, let's lock the aspect ratio. Okay, we lock the aspect ratio, and then for this one also, let's lock the aspect ratio. Ensure that you've locked aspect ratio for all your slicers so that it's not going to be resized by anyone. Okay, and now we can close all these panels, and then here we have visuals. Let's close for the data. Alright, so we now have a dashboard. Okay, so let's test to see a dashboard. So your slicers helps you to select data. Let's say we have region, right? And okay, data is not quite showing well on the region. Perhaps we can, let's check if we have the same error in other lists. Let me see. Okay, so what we can do is just go to the formats and slicer settings, size and style. I think I want to turn off the background. Okay, let's head to slicer settings. I'm not saying that the values. Perhaps let's just return it to, nope, it didn't work. White is fine. Okay, and let's see the background color. None. Change the color there. Let's say we have it to be something like this blue, and I'm going to change the color also for this one to be my blue, and then that's fine. So when we click on the drop down list, at least we could see, oh, that color is quite not sharp. So let's change the color one more time. Let's say we have our color to be a deeper blue, and change our color to be a deeper blue. Okay, and there we are. So right here we can choose toggle between Midwest, and then or we can say we want to check Amazon retailers, and then you can see automatically your data is changing, and then you can see the outlet here is located in Columbus, and here is the sales by Midwest, and here is the total sales you can see, and their sales method is online. They made 16.8 million, and then you can uncheck the box to return everything back to normal. Okay, let's uncheck this one also, and everything is back to normal. Or perhaps you can just choose maybe locations like Hawaii, and then we have Hawaii to be in Honolulu, and the sales is 0.56 million. And that brings us to the end of our project. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you another time. Thank you very much for watching. That brings us to the Thank you very much for watching. That brings us to the conclusion of our project. I hope to see you again. Goodbye.